Okay, I believe we are a go. Hello, is there anyone there? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Bada boom, bada bing. Keywords, yada yada yada. I think we're still going well. Hello. Okay, so yes, we are going. Yes, perfect. Numero uno. Okay, what do we have? Like 15 minutes until this is going on? I'll get rid of the live chat. Ah, hello, Jacko. You've made it. Good to see you there. Okay, so I guess we have, like around about 15 minutes to kill before these are ready. Yes, good. Yes, it is very good to see you have finally made it. So yeah, I don't know what else to really say. Oh yeah, there's a couple ones I would like to talk about, entries I didn't get to in the top 10 ranking. Namely Limina. I think there was also Update Disorder by Dangerous Robot. And Four Color Theorem is an interesting one. I am doing well, thank you for asking. I'm feeling quite good right now because we have the flippin' random gauntlet coming up, which I've been waiting for like flippin' months. So that's good. Limiter was one that I think there were 2 comments about where people recommended it to me because of the gameplay and whatnot. Sorry, 1 second. And I only knew it as that kind of level that people were impressed that it was the creator's first ever level, and yes, it is incredibly impressive. But that's an interesting one because it's one of the few that's remained unrated. There's only, like, most of the entries have already been rated by this point, with the only ones that haven't been, the only large ones that haven't been anyways, being Project Novaform, Limina, Boundless Dreams, and I think Four Color Theorem. And Project Novaform and Boundless Dreams, I think, got a good chance of getting Mythic, but I'm interested to see how Limina and Four Color Theorem go, because they're both more unique levels. So I guess we'll just have to see. Yeah, I don't know, are there any entries you want to see? I could pull up the game itself just for, 10 minutes or so. Yes, do stick around for the good times. Trust me, they're really, really good. I'll pull some of them up. Boundless Streams is a bloody visual feast. Yeah, I do wonder what ones are going to get in. It did kind of suck that I for one think that it's a good idea to not have them ranked or anything, but for selfish personal reasons, I would have liked to have seen them ranked. I just find that more interesting myself. I know it's a good idea considering how terrible the Space Gauntlet results were, but I don't know. At this point, after we see like the honorable 10 mentions, I think we're probably going to be able to figure out what are actually getting in the gauntlets, but I don't know, that's fine. We'll just react to them as they come, and it'll be all good and all of that and whatnot. Yeah, Boundless Dreams is flipping insane, dude. Yeah, no, I am doing a film retrospective, Jack. Yeah, no, I'll put up a little post about that. I'll try and get it in within, like, maybe, like, January 4th, 5th, something like that. So, yes, hopefully the retrospective does come in. So, yeah, random gauntlet, still 9 minutes. Notification on, not like I'll need it anyway. Yeah, Dronification is a good one to bring up. Dronification is good. It's a very... I hope it gets in as well. Partially because I really like Ivy Teal as a creator. They're super, super unique, and I think this is like when their first... No, they did Electric Algal Bloom for NCS, so hopefully this one does get them in. I get the impression that this guy is one of the few creators that Rob has no bias towards. Like Elmato Swag has a bit of negative bias, and Subwoofer has a bit of positive bias. I get the impression that Ivy Teal is always rated very fairly, so I do hope this one gets in. Yeah, a couple good ones. IO was one that was rated legendary recently, and I still can't like fully figure out why. It's probably just because of the gameplay and the structuring, which is all. It's all that's all impressive, but it's just like I don't quite get this one. I wonder if this one's gonna make it in. It's probably if it does make it in, it'll probably be my. It'll be one of the entries I'm less enthused about, but it's still obviously like it's still very high quality. So if this is like the worst one we're getting, then this has obviously been a good competition. Yeah. Oh yeah, about random verse getting mythic. Yeah, it's always hard to figure out which levels deserve mythic and whatnot because oftentimes levels getting mythic has very little to do about whether they're actually enjoyable or not. Much more to do about whether they're impressive or not. Like for example, Labyrinth is a good example. That's not necessarily the most fun level, but it's just very fun. What am I talking about? It's no, Labyrinth is not necessarily a fun level, but it's a very impressive level, which is why it very much deserved Mythic. So we'll just have to see. Showtime Gambit, I think, is like borderlining between Legendary and Mythic. I don't think it's going to get re-rated, but if it does, I will be thrilled for Mato Swag. I have no idea why no one is streaming, but I am. You keep watching this, I guess. 7 minutes. Interesting one. Yeah, this part is cool. I like this part a bunch. It's very unique. Um, yeah, Vibram was talking about how they're going to actually do the showcases and whatnot for the random gauntlet contest results here. I think they're playing two side by side. That's going to be hard to do for something like Random Fantasy or Random Verse where the song is different or like the timing's different or something. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll just have to see. Busted. I wonder about Busted. I think Busted has a good chance of getting in. Not my kind of style. Not my flipping kind of style of level, but I do like it. I do like it a bunch. I do think it's very good, if that makes sense. The main one I remember them doing was Slasher for the NCS Gauntlet. That was a pretty great level. I get that one getting as high as it did, even if I would have liked to have seen other ones high, but that one is you can't deny that one's an awesome level. This one's cool too. I can see why so many people are liking it and like showcasing it. Um, what else do we have? Got the flippin' heart thing covering up. Got that there. I think it's still very weird that like no one has talked about Arcade Intelligence because that was like standing out to me as opposed to everything else. Like it's got great animations, it's got fun gameplay. Like you're sure the gameplay is annoying sometimes, but people aren't going like, "Oh, this level is annoying." People just straight up aren't talking about it. It's kind of annoying to me. I hope it gets. I don't know if it's going to get in the Gauntlet, but I do like it a bunch, so we'll just have to see. Oh yeah, no, the Dolphy Discord one. I really wanted to look at Dolphy's Discord because I've really liked them as a creator, and obviously their level was like one of my flippin' favorites in the game. Yes, no, I enjoy Dolphy's Discord. I wish I could be there. It is very raw, well designed. That's a good point. Well has a specific style. It's very like solid color, um, like kind of epic battle. It's action movie. I think that is a good point. Um, Random Fantasy, still kind of bummed about that not getting legendary. Same with Abstract. Um, Steampunk is cool, dude. It's like the perfect epic level, in my opinion. I couldn't see this getting legendary, but it's like perfectly designed for epic, if that makes sense. It's just really fun and whatnot. So we'll have to see if that one gets in. So I couldn't put up like a thing on the screen. I don't know how to stream very well, but if I could have, I'd put up like what I'd want to see in the top 10 and 20 and whatnot. I feel like I did the ranking of my favorite levels, but in terms of the ones I actually want to see get in, it's Boundless Dreams, Showtime Gambit, and DLL. Those aren't my favorite levels, they're just from creators that I really want to have the Gauntlet entry. Um, yeah, very fun. It's like, it's great music rep too. This is the one that's just bang on with all of that. I think people like this one. It had a pretty insane amount of downloads from what I could tell, like 500,000, which was very shocking to me, but I don't know. I'm glad it's getting as much representation as it is. Yeah, no, Steampunk is like such a likable entry. I think it's got to get in the top 20, like surely. Casino, I love Casino Crash. I love Casino Crash so much. This is like, this level is like Rob Top gameplay. Like, it's really cool like that. It's got like, I don't know if it's going to get in. I feel like in my ranking, I have it just outside the top 20. But if it does get in, I'm going to be flippin' thrilled. Yeah, it's a cool level. I like this one. I like this one. Hopefully it gets mentioned. Yeah, Steampunk is awesome gameplay. I think it's really weird that, like, people were complaining about there not being much gameplay or, like, good gameplay in these ones. Because, like, I feel like it's way better than most, you know, competitions we've gotten. I think people are just being kind of picky. Like, Crypt of Crandon, Dronification, what else do we have? Showtime, Gambit, Fukushi. These are all levels with, like, great gameplay. The gameplay is a standout point of these levels. Limiter too, that's like probably the best gameplay. Project Nova Form. I like all of these levels because of the gameplay. I don't get the gameplay argument at all, bro. So like 2 minutes now, okay. Do we make this full screen when it comes up? What else do we have? Core is definitely getting a mythic rate, definitely getting #1 in the Gauntlet. I shouldn't be mean to this creator, they're just trying, dude. This one was always funny because it was always at the bottom of this guy Vuki's playlist, because like it's still kind of weird. Yeah. Thank you about the channel growth. I'm really glad about it too. The Gemini video just went like completely insane, dude. I don't know why so many people like that, but I'm happy about it. Yeah, hopefully the growth keeps going. Real New Groove though is an interesting one. I saw the legendary vision for that one as well, and it is kind of frustrating that I didn't get it, but it was like the first like really unique entry I think we got in the Gauntlet, because like DLL, Crypt of Crandon, they're all like kind of basic levels. The basic is the wrong word, but they're all pretty standard levels from their creators. They're just kind of, you play through them and they're fine. This one was the first one with kind of like weird gameplay, weird visuals, things like that. We are looking at a 7:59 right now, so I say we just head over to this here. Yes, exciting, very exciting. I'll go through these and then like play through the Gauntlets, hopefully beat them. I should be able to like go through each level in probably one attempt. I've played through them a fair bit. Both in vibe and gameplay. That's an interesting thing about Project Nova Form, because I kind of disagree. I feel like the final boss fight fits in really well with the you know, the level and whatnot. I think Dolphy always has these kind of like, you know, like one-on-one battles, especially a good example is in something like Acelios. So, I don't know. I like that about it, but I think that's fair. Hopefully it flippin' begins soon. I'll reload just in case something's playing up on my end. Nope. Oh yeah, everyone's talking about 2.21. I wasn't focusing on that at all, but I think some people are assuming that it's going to be happening here, because he had to delay the Gauntlet and whatnot. Okay, here we go. Full screen, get the flip out of here, live chat. Alrighty. Yes, perfect. I think this is the countdown thing they use every time, so that's good. Yeah, let's see this one. Very excited to see how everyone reacts and whatnot. If Project Nova Form doesn't get in, it has to be because it got a demon rating. I will not accept it not getting in just based off legendary. I will actually lose my marbles. Can I just ask, is this audio okay? Is this like, can you hear my voice? Is that fine? I think it is. I'll just double check. Yes, thanks for joining the stream for a bit. Join the Discord. Yeah, that's fair. Valid. Yeah, no, I do not look at Rob Top live chat. I just basically refuse to do that. And I agree, 2.21 probably not. Maybe 2.208, 2.2071. I don't flippin' know. The updates in this game are just like, I don't know why. I don't know why you get your hopes up anymore. Just doesn't make sense. Come on. We're right there. How long does it take to make a flippin' ship? We're so close, we're right there. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Okay, here we go. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, the good old digital theming that everyone took up. Okay, what do we have? Oh, Geometric Incursion mentioned. Good. Random Fantasy. Oh my god, these are all so good. Oxymare, Steamfunk. I'm recognizing all of these. This is so cool. Yes, Abstract. I swear to god, we need to get an orchestra hit mentioned in here, surely. Boundless Dreams. Nice. Busted. Obsession. Nice. Dronification. Okay, yeah, nice. Honorable mentions. Okay, here we go. What do we have first? Frisia Online. That's an interesting one. I didn't mention this one. I thought that, you know, the random aspects in this one were used very well, though. I will give it that. There are a lot of random aspects. Good to see for the creator. Good to see. And this section is cool as flipping hell. Okay, so that's how they're doing it. They have something in the top row. Mania is just an honorable mention? That was one of my favorite levels. Whoa! Would not have called that. And like, second one mention. That is crazy, dude. Nah, that is... I don't know, that's fine. Darwin can go, like, wipe his tears. Real New Groove, let's go! Okay, top 20. That's good. I'll take that for Real New Groove. I think that's fair enough. Yeah, not much to say here. It's just generally very good. Nice visuals and whatnot. Still sad about it not getting legendary. Zeroa's entry got in the top 20? Hey, that's cool. I'll take that. I thought this one was a little disappointing, but like, I'll take it. That's okay. I really love Zeroa, so that's fine. Yeah, let's see what we have here. 4-Color Theorem did get in the top 20. That's cool. Yeah, this is a very well-designed one, but I don't know. It was kind of annoying to play, but it's nice. This is a nice one to see get in the top part of it. Viper will have to make the list in the game. We'll have to like go through and just see what happened. Compare. What? No way! No way! Boundless Dreams just gets a mention. Oh my, that is actually inconceivable, dude. Bro, this is like one of the most insane levels in the game. There is no shot that just happened, dude. No! No! Dude! Oh my god, this is crazy, dude. Showtime Gambit didn't make it in, then what did? So far we've seen Mania, Showtime Gambit, and Boundless Dreams. This is actually insane. I still need to see the full list on, like, in GD. This is crazy. Okay, this one's good. Steamfunk top 20, well-deserved, completely valid. I don't know what Rob Top's smoking, I'm going to be completely honest, but I don't know. Let's give him benefit of the doubt. Maybe there are completely unknown, super good entries that, like, coming in. Okay, what do we have? Limina also out of the top 10, like, all of my favorite entries are getting here. What the hell? This is like almost parody at this point. I'm gonna trust that they know what they're doing, but like this is actually insane. Hopefully it gets legendary rated, because I saw so many people wanting this to get mythic. Procedural top 20? I mean, yeah, it's good, but there are also, like, a bunch of ones that it seems like they're just missing out on. I don't know when I haven't been counting. I don't know when the top 10 are starting. I don't know. It is a cool level. That's fair enough. Okay, that's okay. Okay, here we go. Top 10. Randomly ordered. Yeah, fair. Okay. What's the first one we got in the gauntlet? Whoa, shocker. No way of telling that this one was going to make it in. I'm glad that they put this one first. Random processing top 10, absolutely. Yep, that's getting in the gauntlet. Probably, what are some other levels of... I don't flip it now. Yeah, good idea to put this one first. Everyone's going to be expecting it. So what do we have left? So we got Project Nova Form, going to be high up there. Fukushigi, I think Fukushigi's made it in, so I'm very, very, very happy about that. DLL might have made it in too. That's good. I think Busted Update Disorder, I think that one might be getting in. I don't know if these ones are, like, completely ranked on, the same ratings, as in, like, Mythic and whatnot, because I wonder if there's going to be, like, an Epic that makes it in and a couple Legendaries that haven't. That is insane. Boundless Dreams and Showtime Gambit and Mania didn't make it in. Those were some of the best entries. I thought for sure Boundless Dreams was going to make it in. I'm so sad for Gamer Night. That is actually so disappointing for Gamer Night. I can't believe that. That is crazy, dude. They flipping have the same one playing. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Look, I know it's easy to harp on Random Verse not deserving Mythic, but I don't know. I like it. I think it's a good level. I can see why I got Mythic. It's very impressive. Even if there are definitely entries that I like more. Yeah, I wonder which ones we have next. Oh, that might mean... I think that means Abstract Dark's entry made it in. The Dimension Breaker or something. I don't know if you guys know that one. But that one was... I usually don't like Abstract Dark levels, but I liked that one. So that one's probably really great. I wonder... oh my god, still can't believe Boundless Dreams didn't make it. Showtime Gambit got super robbed. That's even worse for Elmato Swag. I can't believe he didn't make it in. Everyone wanted him to make it in. I genuinely don't know. These judges seem to have such radically different opinions from everyone else. It's crazy. It's fine. It's fine. Look, let's not, like, harp on any of the judges. Okay, what do we have? Dronification! Let's go. Let's go. Good entry. Good entry. I'll take that in. That's good. Okay. Good to see this one get in the top 10 at least. Yeah. Look, I think it's fair to not harp on, you know, entries and whatnot. So, it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, very good one. Glad this one got in. I'll take that. Hopefully there'll be... because I was so sure that there was not going to be as much drama coming from this one because they're not ranked. But putting Boundless Dreams and Showtime Gambit and Limina and Mania out of the top 10, maybe less so Mania, but everything else is, like, people are going to be flipping rioting in the streets. These, like, I know that it's hard to rank all of these, but surely they knew that, like, something was up when they were, like, doing that. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Let's just stay in high spirits. Let's stay happy. I love this section so much. It's so creative. Showtime Gambit got, like, ridiculously robbed, dude. That's a shame, but oh well. Just a quick tip, don't, like, search up what the name of this level means. That's a good idea to not do that. I'm gonna be completely real with you, Chief. Yeah. Okay, wonder what we have next. Let's see. Nice ending. DLL, okay. That's hype. That's hype. To finally get Gallowfuff in a gauntlet is awesome work. And this is a great gauntlet level, dude. This is like a great one to have in the gauntlet. Like, it's got great gameplay, it's really solid, it's not too long, it's not too experimental, it's just a solid, good level like LFF always does. Super happy about this one getting in. And for being, like, the first, I feel like they always add in, like, one of the first great entries to the Gauntlet. Like, last year it was Stardust Sanctuary, and in the Gauntlet before that, the NCS one. I'm not sure what it would have been, maybe Busted? I don't know when Busted came out. Yeah, we like DLL. We like DLL in this household. So yeah, what was my number 8 placement? That's gonna be a bit weird. Yeah, what was it? So yeah, Fukushigi probably made it. Bro, this is really hard. I can't figure out what hasn't made it in yet. I'm so sure Limina was going to do well. That's such perfect, like, gameplay, dude. I don't know. Okay, what do we have? Dimension Break. Okay, so yeah, this one did make it in. I think this is a good level. It wasn't in my top 10, but I think it was in a lot of people's top 10, so I think that's a very respectable choice to make it in the Gauntlets. Also, it wears its random aspects on its sleeve, which is always great to see. So, yeah. Wonder where this... I think this one was one of the easy ones. Yeah, no, it's harder rated, so this is probably going to be one of the first ones of the Gauntlets. I wonder what's going to be like... If Project Novaform gets in, that's going to be like the last level in one of the Gauntlets. Like, for sure. For sure. Can't wait to see what ratings the levels get. So many people are going to be disappointed that Limina didn't get Mythic. Or maybe it did get Mythic and they still just left it out of the Gauntlets. That would be really funny. Like a... backhanded flippin' compliment. I think Rafa in the comments of this one brought up something good. It's like PS1 graphics. It's nice. It's like it's really cool in that way. It's not bad graphics. It's like PS1. It's stylized. Usually I don't like Abstract's Dark's decoration style, and it's still not my technical favorite, but I did actually like this one a whole bunch. So I mentioned this beforehand, but like, if I'm liking a level from a creator I usually don't like things from, then that means the level's got to be pretty damn good. A lot of flashy levels in this Gauntlet. I feel like more so than usual, which is like I wouldn't have expected that going in, but you know, that's whatever. That's fine. Okay, what else do we have? So I guess that does mean Busted, Update Disorder. So that's sad that... What else is there? WSBMR, Random Fantasy, those ones I don't think made it in. That's a shame. Yeah. I mean, tons of great entries didn't make it in. Bro, what is happening to my view count? It's going from like 7 to 2. Okay. Crypt of Crandon made it. That is interesting, I feel like. Because there are like a lot of really creative entries, and this one is just kind of... It's standard, you know? I still like it. I like that. This is a good one to go in. It's like DLL, in the sense that it's just like kind of a good level. It's just like kind of sad to see this one make it in while things like, you know, Limina, Mania, Boundless Flippin' Dreams haven't made it in. But let's not let that, you know, ruin our enjoyment of the level. I can tell you there are going to be a lot of dislikes on the list of this one. This is going to be a shame. Yeah. This is a nice one. I like it. This one's cool. Good music rep. This one, if a level makes me like music that I don't like outside of the game, that's a very, very good sign. Because I've tried listening to this one outside of the level, and I can't really. It's not my favorite Boom Kitty track, but it's so good in here. So, you know. I'm glad people didn't, you know, make the comments they usually make about this girl. People were like starting to do it, and then people were like, no, she is a child, and everyone was just like, okay, never mind, we're not that far. That's good to see. Okay, who do we have next? I.O. I.O. made it in. Yeah, I still don't really know why. This has always been a weird one. I feel like a lot of people like this level, but this is a weird one to me. I think it's cool that it made it in. Cool that it props to 7ac. I haven't heard of this creator before, so that's always neat. This is an interesting one. The random aspects in this level are very well designed. I think that's like a completely randomly generated wave section, which is like, you know, you don't see that every day. So that's cool. Pretty cool visuals. It uses the same song as Random with a DUMB, which is, you know, I think this is the more prolific level with that song, but I don't know. Yeah, I forgot about this one after we saw all those levels not make it in. I think a lot of people are going to be happy about this placement. It's a good level. It's solid. It's just not doing all that much that's like that interesting to me. Still want to see Project Novaform make it in. If Project Novaform doesn't make it in, I'm going to riot the streets. It's like the main one I care about now. And Fukushiki. But Fukushiki's like definitely making it in. No doubt about it in my mind. Still, I'm just looking back on things. Freesia Online is still an interesting one to make it in for me. Because like the creator kind of cataloged their process a little bit. That's nice. They're gonna be happy about that. They're gonna be like, how I made a random Gauntlet honorable mentioned level. I wonder what the rankings would have been at this point. Because like surely they still have the rankings, they're just not telling people. Okay, what do we have now? Fukushiki, let's go! Yeah, dude, I love this level. Fukushiki, let's go! My Shayla. I love Fukushiki so much. DRMS, you are goated as hell. Everyone likes your level. Everyone wanted it to get mythic, even though it got legendary. I can't think of a single reason anybody would dislike this level. I'm going to be completely and utterly real with you, Chief. This is just a very good one. Obvious choice for the Gauntlet. Obvious choice. Yes, W indeed. W. W's in the flippin' chat. No way people can be mad about this one. Also uses Mystery Circles Ultra, like one of the best songs you can get in GD. Legit, like, my only issue with this level is that I wish it was longer. That is the only one I could come up with. I wish it used more of the song. That is the only possible thing I could complain about. It is crazy. This is such a cool level. Got the flipping how section aperture bit. Oh, yeah. So cool to see this mainframe section, you know, like when it was first previewed on this guy's channel. This section is so cool, dude. It's like you're flipping going back and forth. It's sick as hell. I love this level. What do we have next? I wonder. Because I guess that means Busted is probably making it in. I don't know. How many have we gone through? Like, how long has this been? I think maybe Busted and Project Novaform? Maybe? That might mean Arcade Intelligence isn't mentioned at all, which would really suck. Okay, Busted. There we go. Yep. Okay, you know what? I think that's, you know, that's fair enough. Not my personal favorite, but I can see why it got in. Very fair. This one does have a better, you know, like, boss fight gimmick than cheat codes, in my opinion. I know I made a video, like, months and months and months ago about ranking the NCS event levels. And cheat codes was pretty low there, and one of the main reasons was because the boss fight just guided you through the whole thing. This one doesn't do that, so that's nice. And there are a lot of cool random visual aspects. Okay, I do like this level. This level's really awesome. How many are there left? So we got... Hold up. There it is. Okay, so we got Random Verse, number 1. Dronification, number 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8. So that means, what, like Project Novaform and Arcade Intelligence, maybe? Oh no, Update Disorder. I forgot about this one. Hey, this is pretty cool to see in the Gauntlet. Yeah, I had no issues here, I guess. This one is a cool one, especially if you've gotten rid of Showtime Gambit and, you know, all the other ones. It's still crazy to me that Showtime Gambit and Boundless Dreams didn't make it in. So I think that means Project Novaform is last? I guess so, anyways. I can't see anything else that it would be. I don't think there are any other legendary rated ones we haven't gone through yet. I guess there might be unrated ones. I swear to God, if Project No Form doesn't make it, I'm going to flippin' implode. They're using up, like, most of the ones that have already been rated. So I don't know if we might only have, like, 2 mythic rated entries, being Random Verse and potentially Boundless, not Boundless Dreams, Project Nova Form. So, yeah, I don't know. I do wonder if any of them are going to get re-rated. That would be nice to see if they got re-rated. This section is cool as hell. This is some, like, awesome random gimmicks. Great song rep on this one. However, it is very, very flashy at the end, like, to a ridiculous degree. This section is, like, a little bit annoying because it is much harder with the cube than with anything else. I don't know. This is a cool level. Glad to see it got in. Good for Dangerous Robot. Well-deserved W. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that before. That glass shattering effect is awesome, dude. Yeah, all looking good. Okay, guess we got the last one. If it isn't Project Nova Form, like I said before, going to implode. Project Nova Form, let's go. Okay, never mind. This whole thing was worth it, dude. Let's go. Oh my god. I really hope it gets that mythic rating it deserves, dude. Oh, hell yeah, dude. And they're gonna do the movie beforehand. Let's go, Ghostly. I wonder what the Discord is doing right now. The Godolphi Discord. Oh my god, I have to ask that guy that left earlier. Mega massive W. Obvious choice for the Gauntlet. And that means it didn't get demon rated. Let's go, dude. Ah, yes. Okay, so no, that is so awesome. This did what Fateful Voodoo was not able to do. Oh my god, so proud of these two guys. Banger job. I remember because there was a preview for this one that came out. It was Ivy Teal's entry, Fukushigi, Boundless Dreams, and this one. And I remember out of them, this one was like, I was less excited for this one just because what it looked like in the preview. The other ones were good, and they were looking great, and when they came out, they were just as good as they were. But Project Nova Form had the most insane glow up from preview to actual level. It was like Final Orbit, but if it was like really, really exciting instead of like a good story. I like this and Final Orbit probably like a very similar amount. I think this one might be even better though. There's just so much stuff going on. It's awesome as hell. It's got like the best gameplay gimmick out of all of these entries. And that is insane because there are a lot of good gameplay gimmicks in this competition. Flippin' love this level, my guy. Banger entry. It got showcased last. That might mean it's like the last in the Gauntlets, or like, it means something or other. I do this is like a perfect level to end a Gauntlet. It's just like, it's like Hellgate Menace. Like, difficult, boss fight, epic. It's banger. Oh my god, I'm gonna love playing through this one. Again. I've played through this one so many times, my guy. I've tried beating hard mode, but I can't do that. Flipping awesome as hell boss fight at the end. Still can't believe that this level is real. Ah, hell yeah. Okay. Massive W. Super glad they made it in. This may just redeem Mania and Limina and flipping all the other great entries not making it in. Hold up, let me check the live chat. Why is it reacting my own video to me? Okay, banger, banger, banger. Well, I mean, kind of banger. Okay, do they have any mention of an update, perchance? Let's see if they have this at the end. No, nothing. Alrighty. Let's open up the game, I guess. Maybe some of them have been rated. When it says soon, I wonder if that means, like, now. Yeah, no, not the map. Okay, I don't think any of them have been done yet. I'll leave, I'll go back in. I want to see what people were saying over the Showtime Gambit placement, because that is still flippin' crazy, dude. Yeah, were some pretty random choices that were made, am I right? Okay, so Mania, why is people just... Okay, we're not gonna get anything good from this. Yeah, nice, yeah, people just talking about 2.21. Okay, yeah, Project Nova. Yeah, no, yeah, Showtime Gambit, like, probably should have flippin' made it. I don't know, I just assumed that, like, the Gauntlets were gonna be kind of ready, so, I don't know, we'll just see. Let's see how it's going. Okay. No, not in yet. No, not rated yet. Let's see. Vibrant always makes lists for these things, so I wonder if this one is out yet. No. Limina. Wonder if people are talking. Yeah, this got robbed. I think that's fair. I still fully expected this one to get in. There were like, everyone was glazing this level. We got Colon calling it mythic. We got bloody, gotta go. Yeah, no, check the reactions, It is, yeah. Way too hard. I disagree with that. What does it mean by soon? Because I had a flippin', like, plan. Okay, let's actually see how this compares. So this is like vague rankings. So Project Nova form, yep, that did make top 10. Still like ridiculous that Boundless Dreams didn't make it in. That is still like inconceivable to me. Like the judge, like collectively the average rating was that IO was... I guess they're making it for Gauntlets. Boundless Dreams isn't necessarily the most accessible level. So I guess it makes sense, but like... I hope it gets a good rating, at least. Renva, shocking that made it in. Fukushigi, yeah, and unsurprising that made it in. Showtime Gambit, ridiculous. There are going to be so many people going like, how did this not win? Like, this guy just, it is so, how is this not in? This guy needs a place in the Gauntlets. These guys, I feel like these guys just hate El Motto swag, because this one was like a surefire entry. That's crazy. I don't flippin' know. Yeah, Limina, I mean, I guess so. I really liked that one, but I guess I can see why I didn't make it in. Mania, I guess the same. This one was really cool, though. This is like a really cool level. DLL, glad that made it. Dronification, glad that made it. Update Disorder, glad that made it. Crypt of Crandon, sure. I think that's a solid enough level. I wonder which ones are like gonna be first in the Gauntlets. Abstract Darks is, because I think that's harder. Arcade Intelligence, no mention. That is surprising. That should have gotten like an honorable mention in my opinion. Well-deserved honorable mention. I think that's a pretty well-deserved making it in. Abstract didn't make it. Oh, that is crazy. That one was like, it should have been legendary. That's crazy, dude. IO, yeah, that's not my personal favorite, but whatever, I guess. M in the EU, yeah, I kind of played that one very recently, so it might be a bit of recency bias, but I thought that one was good. I can see why I didn't make it in, though. Real New Groove, yeah, that one's awesome. So, glad that made it in. Busted, not my personal favorite. Glad it made it in, though. Still shame about, like, all of these ones. There are so many good entries. There's always going to be ones that you miss out on. Oh, God, and Geometric Incursion, too. Bro, I flippin' love that level. Oh, I don't know. Are they rated yet? No. So, what do we reckon we mean by soon? Maybe it'll be in the Discord. Hold on, let me check. In-game events. Oh, okay, so some of these have been rated. Okay, so 4 Color Theorem Epic, I think that's fair. Boundless Dreams Legendary, dude. And Elimina Legendary? Okay, so, I don't know. That's just whatever. I don't know why I'm suggested in the French chat. Anything in news? Okay. So some of these have been rated at least. They just haven't been placed on the featured yet. Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, legendary rate. Probably pretty fair. Yeah, okay, that's fair. And the other one was Boundless Dreams. Let me pull it up. Flippin' legendary rate? Okay. Okay, okay, I mean, I promised myself I wasn't going to get frustrated this got legendary, but still crazy to me that didn't make it in. So. Project No Form Mythic rate, let's go. Demon? They did give it the demon rating, but it still got in. Yo, that's hype. That's hype. It was so good that they decided to keep it in. Oh no, it is insane rated. Mythic though, well-deserved Mythic, awesome as hell. Okay, glad that one got it. Glad that's cool. That's baller. That's baller. Okay, any other ones that have been rated? I think that was it. Full Color Theorem. Okay, let's go. I don't know what they mean with the bloody demon icon there, but that's whatever. Still nothing there. I don't really know what to do with myself. There's flipping like not all too much going on. I don't know, I guess. Hold on. I guess I'll check again. You know, he has all the lists, so. I guess replay through Project No Form that now that it is this well-deserved mythic rate. I've been trying to do the hard mode version of this one for like ages. Yeah, this is like one of those insane levels that just gets way harder when you go down the coin route. The Nexus could very easily milk this. Bloody Sonic Wave Unlimited type stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be doing that. I guess I'll beat this one and then see where they're up to by that point. I was disappointed to see that Dolphy got rid of there being like rhythmic lasers in the first boss fight. But I guess, you know, for easiness that makes sense. How did I flipping miss that? I don't know how many times I've beaten this level, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, multiple. So I guess you may want to. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing, I'm gonna be honest. Mythic rate, I'm just still happy about this getting mythic. The Discord server there is probably going absolutely crazy right now. I'll leave and go back in, see if that changes anything. Orchestra hit wasn't mentioned. That's sad, but I guess it makes sense. Whoa, dude. Yeah, no, that's a little bit wild. Yeah, so not looking like there's any updates, which maybe there just was rendering issues, so I don't fully know what that's about. I mean, if they don't show up, I guess I'll end stream, but I won't end stream for a while. I do want to see them. What's that? Okay, so now we have these ones coming in. Full color theorem. Okay, one shot update disorder. Does that mean maybe the gauntlets are here now? No. Okay, that's sad. Yep, all well deserved. All well deserved. Shame for the people who really liked full color theorem, but in my opinion, that's a good. I think that's a good rating. I think that's a good rating. Okay, random gauntlet contest. Okay, let's like this one before people nuke it. Okay. Okay, immediate 99 stars. I'll take it. I think I've beaten all of the... Yeah, I've beaten all of these levels. So yeah, so that's... It's still kind of weird to me that Aethra got in. That was like an entry I didn't really like Aethra that much. That's no hate to Zero. Zero is one of my like all-time favorite creators. I just don't think that's their best level. Mania, Insane, that didn't make it. These poor people, dude. I don't know. I'll try not to, you know, be too negative, but like out of all of the legendary ones that didn't make it in, there were like, I think, yeah, this one was my number 2. This Boundless Dreams was number 2 for me. Showtime Game was number 5. Illumina was 6, and Mania was 7th place for me. So, I don't know. I wonder what people are saying. Dude. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Good job. Wait, what did Apple of Doom make? Free shot. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's actually a good thing to bring up. It's not just Rob deciding whether these get in or not. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a little bit disappointing. I was so sure that I had the entries that were going to get in down pat, but you know, oh well. Again, I don't know what soon means. It'd be nice if they could like explain what they're doing, but whatever. I don't know. I'm going to play Mania as a commemoration for the fact that it didn't make it. Big sad for me. Big sad. Suppose Darwin can wipe his tears with his mythic rated event level, so he's doing alright. I'm feeling much more sad about Motto Swag and Gamer Night. Gamer Night put in like he was flipping stressed about this level. He was putting in hundreds of hours of work into it. It was crazy, dude. So sad he didn't make it. I don't know much about Lumina, but that one seems like it had a lot of work put in too. It's flipping cool, dude. Oh my god, I can't flipping talk and do this stuff at the same time. Oh my guy. Legendary rate? This is like one of the like coolest levels. Oh. Always gonna feel sad after the contest results come out, especially in a contest with also great entries, you know. I do think that I got like most of the ratings right, to be fair. I think most of the levels that I thought were going to get legendary and mythic and whatnot did end up getting it. The only one I wouldn't have guessed was probably like Ion, or the one that made it in that had like, that I was a bit unsure about. Excuse me. I mean, like, the NCS and Space Gauntlet had the gauntlets come out, like, directly after the video, right? I feel like Rob doesn't really need to time the random gauntlet and gauntlets and the updates, because it's clear that it's having a negative effect on the gauntlets, so I don't know. I'm trying my very hardest not to say anything that's too negative right now, because I feel like I could say a couple scathing critiques that I don't really want to at this point. I guess if extra emphasis was placed on like the randomness on the entries, then it makes sense that Procedural and Ion would get as high as they did. I'm assuming that's what's happening, because to be fair, like, this level doesn't have the best random attributes to it, at least compared to the other entries. It's not like a integral part of the level, even if it is like really cool. Because I did like put extra emphasis on the sight readability and whatnot. Even if I do think this one is like pretty good to read, I can see how they mightn't want to put it in for that. So I guess I can see it. Even if this one does have, like, maybe the best progression out of any of the entries. Oh my god, I flippin' didn't click that one too much. I clicked that one enough, I mean. Hold up. Nice, dude. Hold up, let me open another one of these. What are we thinking? Lava, earth, shadow. Oh, I've already done that one. Okay. Let's just do this right side. Let's unlock it. Nice. Okay, so hopefully, does this maybe mean that... Okay, I really don't know, like, what these guys are doing. Yeah, that is weird, isn't it? I don't know, I guess I'll maybe stop streaming soon, but again, I don't really want to if the Gauntlets haven't come out yet, so... Let's just check, maybe there's like some extra information in the description. Searching this one. What do I know floppy from? Oh yeah, they've done some stuff. Sorry, this is probably getting a bit boring right now, but like I'm not fully sure like what to do. I just fully assumed that they were gonna be out. Thank you, Packet Nova. Yes, ghostly, ghostly, ghostly. Okay, Showtime Gambit should have made it in, but... Oh, we got a procedural, person in here. I don't know, I'll check it out one more time. I really don't have that much else to do, so... Bloody flipping opening things when I don't bloody want to. Because I guess, because I have, like, played through these before, so it's not like I necessarily need to. Okay, bloody, here come the dislikes, dude. Hopefully they'll sort themselves out soon, dude. Yep, good job, Motto. That's pretty funny. Good Galifoff made it in, so I'm happy about that. At least they gave one underrated creator, well, not underrated, a bit of a robbed creator beforehand. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be angry about Showtime Gambit and probably Boundless Streams, I think. Yeah, very much a bloody vendetta. What is... Oh, yeah, Showtime Gambit. Probably didn't do enough with the random trigger. Judging was based on gameplay, but it had good gameplay, though. The level had good gameplay, so I'm still not fully sure about that. I got Twan Dash with Celluloid Chase. That was my personal favorite, but T for 1, I'll give you a like. Hopefully that makes you feel a bit better. It would be funny if they were chosen a bit randomly. It feels like that anyways. Okay, good to see you are happy with the results, Candlelight, because I feel like you are going to be one of few that is happy with these. A lot of people are going to be annoyed. This got 14 legendary / mythic rated levels, which is one more than the NCS Gauntlet. This kind of sucks. I thought they were going to be like... It doesn't suck. It's very good. People did a great job. But it's just like, I remember I started looking into this because I thought it was going to be like the Space Gauntlet contest, like it was going to be super massive, and it was just a bit less. But you know, that's fine. And I'll double check one more time, but I think they're not in yet. So yeah, I don't know. I wonder what the rankings in the actual Gauntlets is going to be. So Project No Form is definitely going to be last in one of them. They might do it so the 2 random levels are last, though I'm not fully sure how they would do that. No, they can do that. There's like 8, 8, 8, and then an 8-star. So yeah, that'd be possible. I see DLL being in the first Gauntlet. I see all the 9-star rated ones. So Update Disorder, Project Nova Form, Dronification being in the second Gauntlet, along with maybe like IO and Busted. I reckon Fukushigi's probably going to be like second to last in the first Gauntlet. I'm not entirely sure though. And obviously Dimension Breaker is going to be in the first Gauntlet. I could see Busted being a great way to start one of the Gauntlets. There's actually kind of a funny theory saying that gameplay is being emphasized more in judging, and that made people turn away a bit more. Just like, people do not want to make good gameplay in contest levels. I could imagine that. Well, Busted has a lot of downloads. I didn't realize it was that popular, especially like that much more than Fukushigi. I thought people liked Fukushigi a lot more. I guess it's a bit hard to gauge though. Yeah. I see people liking Project No Form. I see people getting a lot out of it. Yeah, this was a pretty crazy way for things to turn out, to be honest. I'm just constantly going back to the Gauntlets just to see, is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here? But I guess not. So, nice to have beaten all of the entries before the actual thing comes out. That's nice. Yeah, I guess. Oh, actually, that's a good point. I never look at the daily levels. So yeah, that's a good point. The daily levels do give levels a massive boost. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Energy drink. I'll close it and then reopen it one time, and if it's not there yet, then I'll probably end stream. Because there's not much else to do. Yeah, coming in right at the end there with 4-color Theorem Vibrant. I feel like Freezer Online was my personal favorite entry, but it was a good one. But Explorers is not coming out, dude. Okay, time to check again. Oh dear. I reckon it's probably not going to be there, but there's no point not hoping. It's not there yet. That is sad. Like, surely you can just like put them in though. Like, surely you could do that. I don't know. I don't know what it is to be a game developer. I don't know anything. Some disappointments, but I guess that there were some, you know, nice ones to be able to get in there. I'm happy for Ivy Teal, happy for Gallofuff, happy for Dolphy, sad for Gamer Night, and Elmado Swag. Okay, I guess that's probably it. I'll end stream now. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to say. I'll end stream in like a minute or so. I don't know if you guys because there's a big difference between you know, there's like a 10-second delay. So I don't know. I'll wait here for a second. This was fun. This was fun and interesting. Gone for just over an hour. That was what I expected, to be completely honest with you, to be frank. Yeah. That is crazy. I would not have expected those results. Thought Showtime Gambit was Garen flippin' Teed. Same thing with Boundless Dreams, I guess. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I'll end stream now. I'll end stream now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the people that sent messages. Thank you all for sending messages. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the gauntlets when they come out.